Hi guys, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on today's video, we're going to be talking about my Desire series. I'll be talking about an upcoming episode which is going to be happening in my Desire series pretty very soon. Guys, the episode is quite very interesting, so please don't get anywhere about the video to the very end. To find out what is about to go down in our favorite Starlife series, my Desire series this time around. But before I continue into the video, lovelies, please don't forget guys that this is a UG Update. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Arjun asks Kajri to leave him and says, "You have come to show me that you are always right and I am always wrong." He says, "It is height that you always try to prove that you are always right." Kajri asks him to hear her first and says she has come to tell him that. So he asks if you have solution to take me out from this problem and make things fine like before. He says if you don't have solution, then don't talk to me. He says I am tired and wants to rest. So he says he don't want that attitude, that he should have listened to her. So he asks her to go. Kajri then starts crying. Nitya tells Arjun that the lawyer will come to meet him today. Kajri says we shall go and see Pradumna once. Nitya asks if he is related to you and asks her to think about Arjun and take care of him. They see the police coming there and the inspector tells Arjun that they have come to arrest him. So Jagdish asks on what basis. The inspector says Pradumna's wife filed a case against Arjun for attempt to murder. So Arjun says he didn't do anything intentionally and even Pradumna has beaten me. Nitya asks Jagdish to call the lawyer, but Arjun is arrested and taken to the PS. Everyone rushes there and Arjun asks Nitya to do something, but Nitya says the lawyer has filed the bail papers already and says you will go home with us. Jagdish comes there with the lawyer and the lawyer asks the inspector to free Arjun and asks him to take the bail papers. But the inspector says he can't accept these papers as the bail is rejected, as Praduma's doctor said that he has slept in coma and 24 hours are crucial for him. Nitya says she will not let him stay here, and then Arjun panics and tells that he don't want to go to jail. Kajri asks him not to worry and says she is with him, so they come out. Nitya tells the lawyer that she wants Arjun to be out and says my son will not get rotten in jail. Praduma's wife comes there and says he will be rotten in jail all life. Just then, Praduma's wife comes there and tells that she will not let her son come out and he will get rotten in jail. She says she couldn't spend time with her husband and Arjun tried to kill him. So she then goes to Kajri and thanks her for telling her that her husband is in the hospital. Kajri recalls informing her while leaving from the hospital. She then goes to the servant and asks him to inform his family. He says, I will inform his wife, and then Kajri takes her number from him and calls her. Praduma's wife picks the call and Kajri informs her that her husband is in the hospital and the flashback ends. So Praduma's wife thanks her for informing her that Praduma is in the hospital and Arjun is responsible. Then Kajri says Arjun is not responsible, but Praduma's wife goes. Nitya starts scolding Kajri, asking how dare she to inform her. Then Jagdish says we shall go home and talk. He asks the nurse to make sure that the case is fought in the fast-track court. So they come home. Nitya tells Romila and Dradi that Kajri got Arjun arrested and says she called Praduma's wife and told her everything. She says she got him trapped. So Kajri says it is not a small thing that we could hide and says she wanted to save Arjun and that's why she called for humanity's sake. She asks her to think keeping herself on his wife's place. So she says it was an accident. Arjun didn't do anything. Then she says I have informed his wife after knowing and thinking this. So Nitya says you are innocent and think everyone thinks like you and tells that everyone will frame Arjun. She says if Praduma dies then Arjun will be called as a murderer and says nobody will care for his intentions and will say that he killed him. She says then Arjun will be in jail all life. She says if you can bear that Arjun stays all life in jail and then you and we will live without him. Kajri says I trust God and says nothing wrong will happen to Arjun. But Nitya says you don't understand. Though I tried to make you understand, but then she goes. Kajvi asks Jagdish to understand her, but Jagdish says Arjun is trapped in a big problem due to you and says his life is in risk because of your wrong move. So he goes blaming her and everyone goes from there, while Kajvi comes and prays to the goddess, asking her to support Arjun and her. Mahima comes to meet Arjun and Arjun asks where is Kajvi. Then Mahima says she don't know where is Kajvi. She asks him to have food and then Arjun asks why Kajvi didn't come. Mahima then says how she will face you. Arjun asks what are you saying? So Mahima says Kajvi had called Pradoma's wife and informed her. So she says if Pradoma dies then you will be jailed all life and says she has dug your grave. But then Arjun says Kajvi didn't do wrong and has done this for humanity's sake. But Mahima says anyone could have informed him, but she backstabbed him. She goes on blaming Kajvi, and Kajvi then comes there and asks Mahima why is she saying this. She tells that she has informed Praduma's wife for humanity's sake, and Arjun is innocent and nothing will happen to him. Mahima says if Arjun gets jailed, then you will be responsible. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode coming up in my Desire series this time around. You can see that Arjun is arrested actually for Praduma's sake, and it was all a coincidence and it was just a fast one that happened at that moment. Now Arjun is being blamed and Arjun is arrested because Praduma is now in the hospital. Guys, what do you think about the episode? What do you think about Mahima's intention right now? Drop what you think, guys, on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget, guys, that this is still YouTube updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to YouTube updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.